Good morning, good morning, good morning. Alrighty, let's go. Sent out the Discord notification. By the way, make sure you guys join us in the Discord, themangoray.com/Discord. Let's go ahead and begin with the introductions, shall we? See who we got here. How's it going, Frank? Today we're going to be doing something a tad bit different. Is the music too loud, by the way? We're going to be going through a few TradFi charts to be able to start thinking about where we want to take our profits into, right? When we take our money out of crypto, what do we do with it? There could be some opportunities waiting for us. I think there are, to be honest. So we don't have to capitalize on them, but it's good. It's good to keep an eye out for them and then make the decision saying, you know what, I don't want to get in. But at least you decided not to get in, right? You consciously decided not to, or you may want to get in. There are some opportunities showing up, and we'll talk about why I want us to start thinking about this. How are things going, guys? How are things going? Today is going to be a very important live stream, so pull out your notebook, take notes, like Frank takes notes, the tank. Boom. Gonna wait for a few folks to show up. I did just send out the notification, so yo. Fofi says Saul is going to $1,000. Smash the like while we wait. I have a few charts set up for you guys. We're going to have timestamps underneath, by the way, guys. I've been trying to keep timestamps underneath all the videos, but not me. The community has been helping me with it. Massive shout out to Avi and Ajesh. Ajesh primarily for the longest time has been helping us with the timestamps. Now Avi's going to start helping too. Hopefully, if you guys have extra time to help out with the timestamps, it would go a long way to help out the rest of the community, because we talk about so many things over here, right? And then when I have to sit down right after and do the timestamps myself, it just becomes way too much work for me. And then I end up not wanting to do the live streams at all. So I'm like, man, there's so much work. Never mind. So if you guys can help me out, I'll be able to talk. I'll be able to do more live streams. That'd be awesome. Okay. Love you all. Alrighty, are we ready to begin? I'm just trying to make sure I can see the comments before I begin, so that way I don't do stupid shit and not realize it. Like my mic being off and going on and on and on. Wait, you guys can hear me, right? Let's do a voice check. Can you guys hear me? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm back at you as. Turn up the mic a bit. Okay. How's this? I can put the mic to my mouth. How's this? I'll turn down the music a bit. How about that? Krisha's working on a daily video. So stay tuned for that. Right after the stream, a daily video should be up. I think on Cardano. Not sure. All right, are we ready to begin? Spam the yes, spam, hit the likes if we are ready to begin. I want to see at least a few more likes show up. So that way I know you guys are all paying attention. Okay. So, we're going to go ahead and start off with Bitcoin. We should start off on the weekly, just to give you guys a recap on what our strategy has flipped into. For the longest time, our strategy has been very, very clear and simple and outlined all the way back in December 2022, where we were playing the equilibrium trade that stemmed out of the cascading pattern trade from 16K, right? 16K propped up the cascading pattern, had our impulsive move that triggered the equilibrium trade to our green zone territory right over here, right? We traded from 16K all the way up to $42,000 to $50,000. That's our zone that we marked out all the way back in December 22. That was our trade. But there was another condition of the trade. We said that we are going to be going hands off, okay? And we will hold spot, but no more leverage trades once Bitcoin hits the zone until the cloud flips green. Until the cloud flips green. Now, if Bitcoin went up to like 100,000, 120,000 without the cloud flipping green, it did really fast, we'd be out of the trade. And we'd be taking profits that entire time because we'd be completely out of equilibrium, and that would be, in my opinion, not the most ideal scenario, right? Bitcoin kind of did something in the middle where we put in a bull flag. The most bullish case scenario for me to look for 2025 bull market, right? For this bull market to extend to the end of 2025 was for Bitcoin to put in this bull flag over here and then give us a high low within the cloud. I drew it all out for you guys back in December, right? If you guys are looking to learn, I suggest going back and watching those videos, right? Not so much the TA, because guys, TA is simple. It's about how to put together a plan and then follow it, right? I think that is the biggest learning you can take away from Mango this cycle. Putting together a plan and following it, right? So we said we're not going to trade leverage. Once we get to this region, we're going to be going off the leverage and only wait for the cloud to flip green. Why? Because historically, Bitcoin has had this very simple equilibrium trade where we go to the top of the cloud and we pull back. We did it in 2016. We did it in 2019. But in 2016, we had a massive move after having a shallow pullback, right? In 2019, we went to the top of the cloud, went to the 0.786 level. Each time, by the way, guys, top of the cloud, 0.786. Top of the cloud, 0.786. Here too, top of the cloud. And where do we reject? Once again, 0.786, right? This literally has happened 3 times in a row. Top of the cloud, 0.786. Something else has happened multiple times, which is we have initiated the parabolic run only when the cloud flips green. Now remember, the cloud is forward placed. The cloud is placed 30 bars in advance, so 30 weeks in advance, right? So the difference between 2019 and 2016 was when we got to the top of the cloud, guys, the cloud was already green, right? Somewhere around here. And Bitcoin was around 450, the cloud had already flipped green. So you're looking for the parabolic run. Over here, the cloud had not flipped green yet. The cloud had flipped green only at around $9,000 Bitcoin, somewhere around here, right? Then we had the parabolic run. So we traded very simply. We're going to wait for the parabolic run only when Bitcoin has the weekly cloud flip green. And what do you know? The weekly cloud flip green last week, okay? This lined up with something else that initiates a parabolic run, guys. That is the monthly closing at or above the previous monthly candle close highs, right? We talked about this too, right? Right over here, we said that if the month of Feb closes either at it or above it, we will be staying our hand on going balls deep in altcoins, okay? We'll still have a little exposure, and I'll talk about that in a little bit, just to explain how I am trading altcoins to you guys, so that way you guys are not that way, if you guys are trying to follow me on this, you guys understand my mindset or how I'm trading my altcoins or how I'm not trading my altcoins, right? Why I'm allocating so heavily into Bitcoin and so little into altcoins, etc. Talk about that in a little bit. If I forget, please do remind me, because it's important considering what I'm seeing people doing and what questions I'm getting via PMs, etc., etc. So yeah, Bitcoin closed. If Bitcoin closes at or above the all-time candle close highs on the monthly time frame, we will not get aggressive on altcoins just yet, because that would be another indication for a parabolic run. And we're seeing that immediate continuation. We did it over here too, right? We closed at the all-time highs and we had a massive run. Okay, so we got that. We got our trigger to trade leverage, right? Because by the way, monthly cloud is also green. It's not something that I was looking at personally, but it's good to have now, right? The weekly is green and we got the monthly candle close that we wanted to. It's time to get aggressive. It's time to get aggressive. Mango waits, we prowl, we wait, we look, and then we pounce, right? And we took our first leverage trade after a very, very long time right over here. Let me switch on to the 4 hour so you see it properly, right? Right over here. Right over here. Got the candle close up right above that. In fact, if you guys wanted to front run it, buying it on the 4 hour dynamic wouldn't have been a bad idea. I got in over here and then I bought more when we dipped into the 10 SMA right over here. Again, I talked to you guys about this trade idea just yesterday, right? You break out of the structure, you dip into 10 SMA. That is a repeatable trade that you guys can write down in your trade book, right? You often see a consolidation like this where the 10 SMA is going through the consolidation, beautiful ascending triangle, break above, test back down to the 10 SMA. Everyone gets out of their position because they're playing the pattern, but the trend is still intact. We close above the pattern anyways, and off to the races, holding the 10 SMA now, right? Now, essentially now what you want to do is play the volatility on the lower time frames. That's how you have to play it until this parabolic run ends, right? There are two ways to actually play it. You can, and both require different mindsets entirely. And you guys need to ask yourselves and be honest with yourselves as to what your mindset is right now. If you want to wait for the really, really high probable bids, okay, you're going to be looking towards, for example, the weekly. Let's go back to the weekly over here on BLX, okay? And you can turn on your Mango Dynamic. Use whatever indicator of your choice. I'll be using the Mango Dynamic for this, right? We talked about this in the previous stream too, because it's a high, just like last time too. Tested the Mango Dynamic, off to the races, right? Similarly, if we get a retest of the Mango Dynamic coming in around 48,000-ish, that is going to be where I have my spot bids for a longer, higher time frame play, right? Spot bids, like I'll be buying bigger positions over there, big sizes, to just store away for a very long time. Maybe I'll sell at the cycle, depending, sell towards the end of the cycle, depending on when we get this move, right? So if we get it now, I likely will hold on to this Bitcoin, okay? So 47,000 is where I'll be looking to buy. Now, here's the thing. That's not the only trade I am playing, right? I am still playing the low time frame trade, so I'm taking advantage of the momentum. You don't have to do both, okay? You can choose one. Now, let's say you're choosing one strategy. Since you're new, you don't want to be mixing strategies. You got to ask yourself, what is more important to you? Getting your Bitcoin position or your USD stash growing? Both of them have completely different approaches. If you are more concerned about getting your Bitcoin position, okay, just getting Bitcoin and you're looking, okay, you know what, by 2032, I want XYZ Bitcoin. Okay, if that is your goal, that you want like 10 Bitcoin, 5 Bitcoin, 1 Bitcoin, whatever your goal is, okay, then keeping your bids down over here may not be beneficial, because Bitcoin could just rip. And by the time it actually comes down to this price over here, this might be sitting at $80,000, $90,000, right? So you have to be okay with price ripping, and then you're getting your bid at a much higher price. The advantage of doing that though is that you are safeguarding your USD growing, right? Basically, you will put in a much higher probability that your USD grows because price will come down and then you'll be going up with it. If you simply buy over here with the USD, you're like saying, you're essentially making this statement. You're making the statement saying, I am okay with me losing USD value. I just want to protect my BTC position. And I cannot afford for Bitcoin to go up any higher because it'll be harder for me to attain more Bitcoin later, right? It's kind of like the Michael Saylor approach. He's not thinking, I want the cheapest price. He's like, I just want my Bitcoin. It's going to be too difficult for me to get it later. So really, really decide now psychologically, what position are you in? You can't have both, guys. Do you want to protect your USD size going up? If that is true, wait for dips. Wait for dips. It will protect you. It will give you a high probability of your USD size going up. Do you want to protect you being able to attain your Bitcoin goal? Then you kind of gotta just bite the bullet over here. You should have, I don't say you should have done this, you should have done that, but hey guys, hit the subscribe, hit the notification icon, because Mango was one of the few communities calling for start getting into your Bitcoin position right over here at 17K, 16K, 20K. Even over here, this entire period, we're like, guys, this is it. Okay, now over here, things have to change. How we approach things change. Make sense? You guys following along? Let me know. Okay, so we have a low time frame strategy now and a high time frame strategy. The low time frame strategy needs to be played if you want to grow your account using the volatility. All right, good to hear Denise. She's following along. Okay, now I'll tell you when it's a good time, and I'll keep you guys updated on this strategy that I'm using. But over here, what you guys are looking at is the Mango dynamic in conjunction with the Mango equilibrium tracker. And what I have is this volatility area that is showing green, blue, red, orange, right? Blue means compressing volatility, very, very similar to the dashboard. Green means expanding volatility. Then I have these white dotted bands over here, right? That are my equilibrium bands, right? Around the volatility area. And what I want, essentially, the perfect bids is going to be when the volatility bands, right? Sorry, the equilibrium bands are around the volatility area, right? So you see over here, they are wrapped around. As soon as the volatility area goes above my equilibrium bands, so essentially what you're looking for, the shaded area to go above the white dots, right? That's when you're in a trending environment, okay? You're trending towards the upside. You're no longer getting those compression bids, right? So the best time to have been buying was somewhere around here, which lined up with, well, I was looking at this when I got my trade, right? So it was perfect, right? We had our trade set up from like 2019 that we've been playing, ascending triangle into the 10 SMA, along with this over here. This also, again, this is something we were talking about in the seed private chat. This was where we got our bid over here too, guys. Remember, we talked about this? The same thing, right? The equilibrium bands were above the volatility area, and we got the compression. And then look at that, how the funnel opened up again. Now over here, you can see that my dotted equilibrium bands are inside the shaded area, suggesting a trending environment, right? Another simple way to trade this, if you guys want to keep it as simple, is stay long when this is green and go short when this is, or just exit your trade when this is red and orange, right? It's kind of like a trend, equilibrium, and volatility tracker all in one. Really, really nice, really nice. And using it in conjunction with the dynamic is awesome. So yeah, this is what I've been doing, and I'll keep you guys up to date with this on a daily basis. And if I don't do it live, if for whatever reason I can't do it live, I'll give you guys an update on Discord. I know, right? This is so nice. I know, like, I've been like forward testing this for a month now. Okay, what's next? Anything else in regards to Bitcoin that I do want to talk about? Do you guys want to talk about altcoins before we move on? Okay, we can wrap back into altcoins. Okay, we can wrap back into altcoins. Oh, wait, I do have a couple of things to talk about in regards to Bitcoin before we move on. On the 12-hour, we are seeing a bit of, okay, firstly, we should take a quick look at this right over here. Long across all time frames, what are we seeing? Red volatility. Okay, this is not the time to be going gung-ho and being extremely aggressive. You want to be cautious. If you're trading this red volatility, you need to know that you want to trade momentum And as soon as things turn around, you cannot be bag holding because you'll get your account liquidated. Remember, if you're trading leverage, okay, you're using the momentum to your advantage. But as soon as the momentum turns, it cuts both ways, guys. It cuts both ways. Okay, so you got to get out. So remember, red volatility over here. Trend is in your favor, though. You're hoping for the volatility to be a parabolic run to carry you to those wins. That's what I'm trading right now. We have potential bearish divergence, though, that I do want to point out that will trigger. And I want to give you guys where this is showing up from. Right over here, you have this high right over here and this high right over there. So what do you have over here? You have a higher high showing up on price, but you have a lower high showing up on your RSI, on your momentum indicators, right? So essentially, that's what divergences are, guys, okay? Divergence is a divergence between a trend on one indicator and your other indicator. And price is an indicator, okay? Candlesticks are indicators. That's what people need to wrap their minds around, right? Something that we viscerally teach in seed. And then we use that to fully understand oscillators too. If you guys are in the C program, you guys should be rewatching oscillator modules, rewatch the oscillator module into this bull market, because you're going to hear a lot of misinformation. I think most of the information out there in regards to oscillators are misinformation. It's wrong. Okay, that's not how you should be trading them. Oscillators show strength. Okay, when you see a divergence between price showing high highs and oscillators showing high highs, is essentially showing you a divergence of strength. But that doesn't mean that this isn't strength. Okay, you're still seeing strength because it is in the 80 area. Relatively very, very strong to what price was doing before. However, you are seeing a divergence in its strength, putting in a lower high. Okay, it's not triggered yet though, because if this puts in a high right away, all of this is negated. Okay, all of this is negated. Again, I go into all of this in more detail in the oscillator module, so go ahead and watch it. So when does this actually trigger? If we actually take out this low over here, okay, coming in around 64,000. Wait, let me get the actual low for you guys, so you guys can note it down. I can't see. 65,128. 65,128. We take out that low, your bearish divergence gets triggered, and at that point you look towards somewhere around 61,000. That point, just look towards your. I'll give you guys the exact level. Look towards your 12-hour dynamic. Yeah, 61,000. Yes, same thing. 61,530 to 60,700. Here, just take the zone down. Note down the zone. This is your 12-hour dynamic as it stands at the moment, guys. 61,566 to 60,782. If the bearish divergence triggers, we are likely going to come down and test that. It could happen today. Okay, it could happen today. So if you're trading this, you got to trade this and be sitting on the edge of your seat, waiting to exit if things go wrong. Remember, this is the 12-hour dynamic, and it will be updating on every 12-hour tick. So tomorrow it will move up. I'll give you guys the updated level tomorrow. Are we good? We talked about the divergence. Yes, we do have divergence, by the way. Is this stochastics available for premium video subscribers? This is, dude, you can get Stokes on these are free. Well, the Mango Mother is just like an enhancement on the RSI. It has some convenience features, but RSI and stochastics are free, man. You can get this. I can give you my settings in the Grove. Or are you talking about are you talking about this? This, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be giving it to the existing dynamic holders. People who have access to the Mango Dynamic, likely going to be giving access to all of them. I'm not sure whether future Mango Dynamic folk are going to get this, but this is going to be like a bonus. This is supposed to be like a Christmas bonus, but I was busy for Christmas, man. I was enjoying Christmas. Oh, hey, Michael, how's it going, man? Good to see you. You're back. I followed the 12-hour dynamic trade. There were two invalidation scenarios, one where we take out the previous wick and inside the 12-hour dynamic. There are too many numbers, man. Or two candle closes inside the 12-hour dynamic. Didn't the first? Yes. Yeah, we talked about that. Right? We talked about how basically we took out the low over here and then we got invalidated as soon as we close underneath. And then once we get back in, you get revalidated. You probably missed the stream where we talked about exactly the invalidation and the validation, and then right over here on Discord we posted saying, hey, is this going to be the decision point, because the dynamic thinned out completely as well. And if we broke down, it was gonna, you see this candle that we had, this big candle, if we broke down, that big candle would have been towards the downside, or that's what we would have been trading for. But since we held on that 12-hour candle close, we held, you have to look for upside. It's very simple, if this then that. Alina says BTC Cloud is still red for me on the weekly. Yeah, Julian put down the settings there for you, Alina. Alina says, Sean, we are getting equilibrium. Yes, you are getting this. You qualify, Alina, for this Mango equilibrium tracker. I just have to sit down and give it to you guys. Like, I have to give you guys access, right? One by one. I've been so busy, man. These markets are crazy. Okay. Any questions on Bitcoin before I move forward? Okay. We're going to talk about Tesla. Tesla, guys. Oh, by the way, dashboard has TradFi now, so this is gonna make trading TradFi, and I'm gonna be using TradFi to get into more longer term Mango positions. I'm not gonna be trading it aggressively, maybe not now at the very least, not when Bitcoin is, not when crypto is doing what it's doing, but I will be looking to take profits from crypto into potentially entering some of these long-term positions over here using my tax-free savings account. Thank you, Canada. No one even said Tesla. I mean, no one's saying anything though, right? I mean, oh, you want me to talk about Cardano? I did Cardano yesterday, and Kusha's going to be doing a Cardano video. She's doing a Cardano video right now, man. So it's going to be coming out very, very soon. When is alt season? Okay, that's a good question, Surya. Okay, we can talk about that. So, I'll tell you guys how I'm positioned, right? As you guys know, I am like around 90% Bitcoin, more actually now, because I unpositioned myself out of my ETH BTC, and like 10% alts, right? My goal, guys, let's go to a empty chart so I can like draw without caring. Okay, so I'm 90% Bitcoin more now, but I haven't done the calculation. 10% alts, and I wanted to start scaling out of Bitcoin and go into like, let's say 75% to 80% Bitcoin and 25% alts, right? I want to do something like this, but we weren't seeing enough of signs on Bitcoin dominance for me to warrant that, because the one sign that we did get got invalidated, right? As soon as we lost the weekly dynamic over here, I was hoping for price to keep coming down, or rather Bitcoin dominance to keep coming down, but that's not what we're seeing. In fact, you can look at the Mango Equilibrium Tracker 2 over here. It says that we should stay bullish on Bitcoin dominance, right? So Mango Dynamic got reclaimed, and the Mango Equilibrium Tracker now too, if you look at it, says that this is buy Bitcoin, right? Versus alts. Basically stay in your Bitcoin versus alts. So going back to our drawings over here, the reason this 10% exists, guys, is essentially a hedge against me being wrong, right? On alts rallying, right? Because it's kind of like what we talked about. It's kind of like what we talked about in our hedge against Bitcoin doing something crazy. If Bitcoin goes to $1 million, right? You sell at 150K, okay? Instead of selling your 10 Bitcoin, assuming you have only 10 Bitcoin, so selling your 10 Bitcoin, you sell 9 Bitcoin, and you keep that 1 Bitcoin as a hedge against you being wrong towards the upside, right? So this 10% for me is me protecting myself on being wrong on alts exploding against Bitcoin, okay? I'll tell you, I genuinely think that alts are going to have their time in the sun, and it's going to be sooner than people think, within the next like month or two. But I'm not seeing the signs yet to execute on it yet. Once I do, I will start executing and getting into altcoins. Okay. Right now, it's not time yet, but it could literally be within the next 6 to 8 weeks. I know I said that before, but I'm going to say it again. And when I get the trigger, I will act on it. I think if you look at Bitcoin pairings, right? For example, let's look at Cardano BTC. Let's look at ADA BTC. Okay. So when you're talking about alt season, guys, if you only mean that really if you're looking for alts to outperform Bitcoin, right? Otherwise, alts are already in alt season, man. Like, they're doing fantastic. Cardano has we entered Cardano at 22 cents. It's sitting at freaking 79, 80 cents. That's a freaking 4x, right? That's a 4x. So if you guys only care about your USD portion of your portfolio, we are doing fine. We're doing fine. It's about, do you want to beat Bitcoin, right? Do you want to optimize? In that case, you want to look at the Bitcoin pairing, right? So I don't think we should be looking at the Bitcoin pairing and saying, hey, this needs to go up immediately. I think we should say, okay, you know what? It's time to get in now, start scaling in, get your 10% allocation to all coins like we've done, and then expect something like this, like a W, another rally to the upside, and another down move. Okay, at this point, at this juncture, maybe in June, somewhere in the summer, everyone just capitulates on all coins. Everyone's like, F it. By this point, right, everyone has turned into a Bitcoiner. And then you see this. I think we're going to see something like this. Okay, so guard against it. And if you see this and you have no altcoins whatsoever, it's really difficult to start adding to your position. Because let's say also already sitting over here now, right? You've had a huge move against Bitcoin. Everything becomes expensive and it's difficult to add. So if you already have 10% and then they increase and they outperform Bitcoin by like 100%, 200%, well, your 90%, your allocation that was initially 90-10 automatically turns into 80-20, right? Or perhaps even 70-30, depending on how well your alts do. And then you're like, you know what? I've made a lot of Bitcoin. Let's take some Bitcoin and add. You're willing to go further down the risk curve with your Bitcoin because you've made so much Bitcoin with that small position, right? Yeah, we'll check VeChain. I have a few charts over here that I want to go through, man. And then, hey, Jolly Guna, thank you so much, man. Your comments always make me smile. It's what I do is not really all that special. The one thing that I do that is I would consider special is that I'm really willing to be wrong. Like I change my opinion very fast. At the right times when price gives me the indication, not when my ego capitulates. All right, Tesla, guys. Okay, guys, we're going to do all coins. We're going to do all coins, but all our Bitcoin profits, all your Cardano profits, all your VeChain profits, eventually, you're going to want to put some of it into an asset that I mean, maybe you guys believe in your coins lasting forever, but maybe you want to diversify, right? Maybe we want to look at opportunities. Maybe these guys have better opportunities than Cardano, etc. Who knows? Let's look at them. Tesla over here, not looking so good on the dashboard. The daily is neutral and the weekly is short. We have volatility pretty compressed. And the weekly over here too, 44 with the trend short, indicating it's sitting in the cheap zone. So if it's cheap and the trend is short, you want it to be expensive while the trend is short, so that way you can short it, right? But if you're looking to accumulate and the trend is short, you're on DCA. This is not bad, right? The chart over here to me is very, very clear that it likely wants to come down lower, right? Like, this is a clear downtrend right over here. You can see the lower high, not clean falling channel, but a good enough falling channel for me to say that this wants to keep coming down. You also have like an M-like formation over here. showing up that broke down, retesting the neckline. I like to play with horizontals, and it lost the key neckline over here until it reclaims that neckline around 205. I think this is coming down way lower. Somewhere around 150 first would be a really good buy opportunity. But what I like to do is when I see a bull flag like this, I like to look for that bull flag, the underneath of the bull flag, to get tested, right? So this zone over here, I'll do this. Yeah, and that matches with my measured move towards the downside. So 120 to 135, if for whatever reason Tesla comes down there, that's going to be a really good buy opportunity, all right? And if I have, like, we're looking at the weekly chart, okay? Let's say Bitcoin rallies for the next like 6 weeks and we go all the way up to 250,000 and my rules hit. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm looking to sell at so-and-so prices. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I am willing to take a bid opportunity over here on Tesla, okay? At 118, 120. Hold for long term. Of course, you're looking to exit if we close underneath 113. Okay, if we close underneath 113, this is going to come down much further. Okay, we have other problems at that point. Most likely, we're seeing some kind of black swan event, and we're going to see all of this. We're going to see Tesla at prices we've not seen since pre-COVID, right? 60, 120, 30-ish. So yeah, that's Tesla. Dashboard too. Just looking at the dashboard, you can see that this does not look good, right? So do you want to DCA into this? Maybe. Or do you want to wait for key levels? That depends on you. But we can keep an eye out for this zone over here at 120. That's when we know that this is going to be a good buy opportunity. Or it flips 207 and starts trending towards the upside. So one of those two. You either wait for lower or wait for it to flip this level. Over here, I don't have my margin of safety. Okay, I need safety. And that safety comes down over here or this horizontal flipping. Because I need to know when I'm wrong on my trade. And I'm only wrong on my trade when I have a key identifiable level. That level's all the way down here at the moment. Okay, next chart is Apple. Apple, again, looking garbage on the dashboard. Okay, volatility is really low. Looks like it wants to come down even further, go in the direction of the trend. Volatility compression leads to volatility expansion. What's the chart saying? Not looking good over here, right? A bit toppy. This is the monthly, by the way, guys. You can put in like a horizontal right over here. Rejected right over there too. May want to come down to somewhere around here. Not the cleanest chart either. So Apple, again, same story, right? I would look towards these wicks and these guys here and then stretch this out. Somewhere around here would be a really good opportunity. Maybe if this M breaks down and we come all the way down here, wick into the zone, can start DCing somewhere around here. If you guys are looking to get a position to Apple, and honestly, why not? I think we're going to have a massive tech boom. May have a pullback that's going to scare a lot of people because we had this crazy AI rally recently. But I'm pretty bullish for 2030 onwards. Really bullish for 2030 onwards. And I want to start thinking and positioning slowly and surely into some TradFi stocks for that. Okay, next coin is Microsoft. Now, I showed you two really garbage charts, Tesla and Apple. In TradFi, this is going to be the complete opposite. And the dashboard is saying that too. 28 days long on the daily. On the weekly, we are 41 days long. Volatility is also looking really good. Bullish Ichimoku on both of them. Let's look at the chart. And the chart over here on the weekly looks really good. I think it just pulled back though. Yeah, it's coming down right now. The weekly still looks fantastic for now. We have kind of like a bull flag showing up here, guys. Right? May want to break up further. In that case, that measured move, if it breaks up, we'll be pointing towards 481 to 500-ish. Let's actually draw it over here. Yeah, 475. That's assuming it does break up. If it breaks down, if it loses 403, I'll be looking all the way down towards 379. Now, if Microsoft breaks down, okay, and Apple is looking like garbage as well, and Tesla is also looking like garbage, like it wants to continue, you may see some headwinds on crypto, guys. You may see Bitcoin also see a temporary pullback. We are at all-time highs. Maybe we put in that double top over here, right? Nasdaq as well, kind of looking a bit toppy over here on the weekly. RSI double topping on the RSI. Why? Yeah, this constitutes bearish divergence for me. Did we just gap down? Yeah. looking a bit toppy. May want to pull back a tad bit. Maybe revisit around 17381 to 17315. That's going to be a big move for TradFi, and then see continuation. I do have higher targets eventually. Okay, I do have targets going up to like 1950 to 20. All right, so we covered that now. Okay, I know you guys don't want to hear it, but I'm just like you guys didn't want to hear about the bond market in 2020. That was the right thing to be watching. Trust me. You guys are gonna thank me for this down the road. Okay, we're gonna keep an eye on it. All right, back over to crypto, and oh my God, again, guys, this thing called it, man. This freaking indicator is so good. It's so good. Okay, I'm glad the regular Mongolians are enjoying it. Appreciate it, guys. Oh shit! Did you guys see like what is? Look at this. You see this? You see what I mean? The bands, the volatility bands. Okay, let's give you an example. Okay, the volatility bands go around. The equilibrium bands go around the volatility area. I have to get the freaking terminology right myself. The equilibrium bands go around the volatility area. Price reclaims the dynamic at the same time, right? You get a close above it. You get your confirmation there. So you can use this as a way to filter out false trend signals on the dynamic too, right? That's how I've been using it. That's why I added it to this template. Yeah, Julian. I'd love for you guys to give me your thoughts on it. Like make like a sub account and trade with it. That's the best way to test it. That's what I've been doing. Like my most recent trades have all been based on this strategy. Okay, I'm gonna scroll up to see if I missed any comments. Yeah, I'll talk about Beam. I'll talk about Cardano. This dude LOL has been asking, so I don't wanna leave you guys hanging. Anything else? Beam, Cardano. No one even said Tesla. Hey, you don't have to be mean about it, man. If you get the dynamic, if you get the dynamic before I release this, you will get so basically the way I'm going to do it now is when I do start, I'm going to go through a list of everyone who has the dynamic, and I'm just going to give access, right? To make my life easy. No, do not donate anything, please. It's gonna go straight to YouTube, so don't donate. If you wanna support the Mango team, I suggest checking out the dashboard. It's extremely cheap for the power it gives you. We also have premium videos in here, and we've been working on this for years, man. Slowly and surely, we essentially made this for ourselves, right? And it's turned into such a beast, and we're a very small, fun team. We like having fun, and it's extremely motivating to see it grow into what it is, and it's fulfilling and motivating to see, the community join in with us on this. So like, yeah, seeing you guys join in really motivates us. So this is how. Don't donate anything. Like, you can help the entire team, not just YouTube. Yeah. So check out the Mango dashboard. You can find it at app.mangoresearch.co, and tell your friends about it too. I honestly, this morning, like, no joke. We were talking in the team chat. I'm like, guys, I legitimately think we have the best tool in crypto right now, and I wasn't just saying that. They know that I'm like, no, guys, we got to improve this. We got to improve this. We got to do this. We got to do this. For years now, I've been saying shit like that. But now it's reached a stage where I'm like, man, I cannot trade without this. Right? Krisha and I were doing some planning today, and I realized, what are we doing? Why don't we just go onto the dashboard and get a bird's eye view of everything? And that's the thing, right? The things that you're going to miss. It's so hard to make a decision on things when the 4 hour could be long, but the 4 day is short, but the weekly is long. How do you just go and switch between time frames and then remember? You got to remember, right? Over here, you just see everything. Okay, long. Oh, this is short. Okay, does it matter all that much considering everything is green? The color coding too helps so much, right? You'll have one red or one blue or one gray and the rest is green, and then you have all of these bullish flags and maybe one bearish divergence. Then you get to see, you're like, you know what? There's only 3 things that's bearish over here and everything else is bullish. I'm being so stupid by letting these 1 or 2 bearish things stop me from entering the trade. That psychological thing is so good for me right now, considering there's so many goddamn altcoins to trade, and you can't sit and do a effing comprehensive analysis like I used to do back in 2017, 2018. I don't have the patience for that anymore. This is just like, oh, okay. Look at the colors. Just look at the colors. Okay, cool. I like it. And then on top of that, you guys get the premium videos too, right? So, yeah. Yes, WUS, I actually have your coin listed over here. So we're going to go through all of the seedling requested coins from the private seed chat. We have ARB, we have ILV, I don't know what that is, LDO, DOT, TIA. TIA is Marin's coin, but I'm going to remove that off the list because we covered TIA yesterday, right? There's one more though that someone asked for, ILV and Jupe. Check out Jupe. I don't know if it's on the dashboard though, but we'll check it out anyways. Right, so your coin's right on top, dude. Yeah, dashboard's too good, man. Too good. So check it out again, guys, at app.mangoresearch.co. Jim Franowski says, buy the dashboard, guys. It's great value. And it goes to their actual business. It helps the whole team, right? There's like 4 of us working on it. 5. Totally fine. Got out here. Okay, cool. Yeah, there's, if you guys go to resources, how much is the Mango Research dash? You mean the dashboard, right? You go to guide. We should probably put this right in the front. There's a bunch of videos on this inside here. And we use it every single day, right? So, okay. Bitcoin is about to make a new local high, but should we watch Bitcoin or should we do altcoins? Yeah, we should probably watch this, eh? Marin stayed up last night waiting for all-time highs. He just didn't sleep at all, and Bitcoin didn't do it. Bitcoin robbed him of a night's sleep. And now, imagine he misses it because we're looking at altcoins. He says... Okay, I'm going to do Cardano really quickly because I'm feeling bad. Okay, Cardano. Remember what my concern was? Remember, guys, when I was like, this freaking thing flipped neutral against Bitcoin? Well, it flipped long again. I was about to give up on Cardano. I was about to give up on my Cardano position. I'm like, I'm going to give it only 1 or 2 more weeks. And it freaking flipped long. This so yeah, I like Cardano against Bitcoin too. 12-hour long too. These are the 2 big ones, right? The 12-hour and the weekly. The 12 hours a barometer on direction, and the 12 hours long against Bitcoin. That's really, really good. I know you guys probably don't care about the Bitcoin pairing. I do. Against the USD pairing, great. It's freaking fantastic, right? Remember, a Cardano trade. The Bitcoin. Let's go. USDT. I'm just going to quickly give you the levels, man. Okay, so we entered somewhere around here, right? Around 22, 27. Our eventual target is all the way here at $1.20 to around 95 cents. But the longer this consolidation takes, the more I am saying that we actually go to the top of the cloud, which is all the way around $1.72. We have now cleared the weekly 200. Blag, if you're here, right, and you're watching people talk too much about edge-to-edge trades on various altcoins, look towards the weekly 200. Because they may stop at the weekly 200 and not get to the top of the cloud, right? Now, Cardano, I do think, is going to get to the top of the cloud the way it has been behaving. Extremely good, extremely good. What else do I want to talk about in regards to Cardano? Let's go. Yeah, top of the cloud target, man. Great trend, great trend. And if you again look at the dashboard on Cardano, long across all time frames on the on USD, the volatility is a tad bit high over here. But now look at the market-wide volatility, right? Remember how I told you guys to assess this? Market-wide volatility is red, right? On the daily, market-wide volatility is red. So Cardano is in line with what the rest of the market is doing. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You can hunt for lower time frame coins, lower volatility coins. By all means, go do that. But you can't look at this as bearish, right? Let's go through all the time frames to look at the market-wide volatility. Market-wide volatility on the 2-day is 87. Market-wide volatility on the 4-day is 50. Market-wide volatility on the weekly is 50. I think this is a sign of a market that is going into its parabolic run, and you don't want to be missing out on things just because you're seeing. You don't want to be missing out on runs at this stage, guys, just because you're seeing bearish divergence. Okay. I traded BNB from around $8 all the way to like, what was it, 55, 60, okay? And the entire time I was trading it with a friend who got in at the same time as me, but he got out around 14, 15, and there was bearish divergence from $15 all the way to 50. And he's like asking me every morning, how are you still in this trade? There's bearish divergence. There's bearish divergence. And I'm like, man, I'll ride this bearish divergence to the goddamn moon. And I did, right? Trust me, bearish divergence can last for a very long time until it actually triggers. So don't get stuck in that. When can we expect? We don't have timings, man. Just don't put a timing on your. I mean, $1 is not, that can happen. Like, dude, it can happen tomorrow. Like $1 is so close. Go for the moon, guys. Like I'm going for all-time highs on Cardano and way more, right? $1 is bearish. $1 is bearish. Don't have these psychological targets in your head, but there's resistance over here, right? Okay, Bitcoin. Let's not miss the most important. Holy shit! It took out the local high. It took out local high. Message all your friends. Tell them you're rich. Drinks are on you. Is there contact email address for Krisha regarding an old lifetime coupon? Oh, what? Yeah, well, Krisha at mangoresearch.co. Krisha at mangoresearch.co. I'll type it. I have a spiced drink, vodka spiced drink. Cheers, Chris. Curious as well. Maybe entered back in the range after breaking down. Got the dashboard in January. That in combination with seed and Sprout's knowledge has improved my trading tenfold. My man. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. I've been okay. So in the dashboard premium section, guys, I've been able to start doing my old videos again, my old styled videos that I did when Mango had like less than 5,000 subscribers, where I used to like go on my long rants for like 20 minutes straight. Like I'd do one Bitcoin video that lasted 25 minutes. But it was more so me talking about psychology, etc., etc. I'm going to start bringing that back in the premium videos because YouTube doesn't reward me for doing those videos on YouTube. I get like minus subscribers, and yeah, it's not for everyone, right? It's not for people want like quick, give me the call, give me where to buy, where to sell kind of thing. And yeah, I'll reserve that for the premium videos because people seem to enjoy those videos. You guys are enjoying it, and I like to see that you guys are enjoying it. It's really motivating. BAT, let's go look at BAT. Oh wait, we got to do the seed video, the seed coins first, guys. Okay, starting with Arbitrum. Arbitrum. Whoa, this looks good, man. 12 on neutral though. 2 hours ago. Previous trend long. No. May want to go check out what's going on over here. 2-day looks good. Daily neutral. Is this pulling back, man? Let's go check out what ARB is doing. What's going on, ARB? What are you doing, man? Expected more from you. It looks good, dude. Weekly looks fantastic. It's in a nice consolidation here. It's been in a long consolidation. Yeah, I'd long this. Okay, so this is what I think you should do. Because this is in its consolidation phase, it's neutral. It's neutral, right? Like, this is what consolidation looks like. It's neutral. It could break up or break down. Let's go back to the daily, right? When you have a symmetrical triangle has an equal opportunity of breaking to the upside or towards the downside, but you err to the side of the trend, right? You err to the side of the trend. What's the trend? The trend is 4-day long, 2-day long, right? So the higher time frames are long. Volatility on the 12-hour is compressed. So when it's neutral, you look towards a higher time frame trend and you look towards the volatility to expand towards a higher time frame trend. I like this, but quite frankly, I would wait for this to break. And if this does break towards the upside, you're likely going to see this flip long as well. So set your alert over there and wait for that confirmation. Or you can start scaling in over here. You're probably already in position. I think you're probably already in position. So if you're already in position, this is what I'd do. I would scale here. Okay, you put your flat over there, dude. You're flat on that candle, right? You put your box between the ascending triangle. Draw it properly like this, and you wanna scale somewhere into this box here. Add a bit into your box here, and then you get another add right above the horizontal, and then it goes to Valhalla, man. Really good chart, in my opinion. 430. All right, just like that. Bitcoin. It's almost. Let me know when it hits 69K, guys. I don't want to look. Next coin, ILV. Let me know. Like, I want all of you to type 69K at the same time. Great volatility profile. 12-hour neutral. 1 day ago, suggesting it may be like ARB, bullish divergence over here. Bullish Ichimoku, daily, 2-day, long. This I feel like this is going to be a beautiful chart. Who? Let him know this. I'm going to tag him in seed. Great chart. Who was it? Who asked for this chart? Man, I gotta scroll up so much to find it. Where do you type it? Jesus Christ, Ted posted so many great charts in the seed chat. Holy shit, man. Okay. I can't find it, man. I lost it. Okay, but yeah, great chart, man. Let's go look at it. Wait, did I miss 69K? Oh shit. 69K. 69K. Oh my god. Let's go. Let's go to Valhalla. Krisha's like 69K. Oh my god, guys. 15-minute shot. By the way, you see how this thing works even on the lower time frames? You see that? Oh, there he's typing. ILV dude is typing right now. Yeah, there you go. I was looking. I just don't know how to pronounce your name, dude. Like Waxax. Yeah, I gotta make a pet name for you. I'm gonna call you Yao. You okay with that? Yao. Okay, cool. He's like, sounds good. So, Krisha has a target, 72.3K. Is it all-time high? No. What are you saying? Oh shit! All-time high before halving. Who called it? I thought the all-time high was 69,500. Is it 69,000 like on the dot? Jesus Christ. Holy shit, guys. I think from everyone I know, I'm the only one who said ATH before the halving as a strong possibility. And it freaking happened. Oh my God. Before anyone else, people start saying it right after, like, people start calling it before, after 42K, right? After Bitcoin only got to 42K. I was calling it before I called all-time high before halving at 24K. At 24K, I was calling it. Jesus. Binance perps just took it out too. Okay. Yeah, dude, Nick, you gotta quit your day job now. You're a millionaire. Alright, we did. That's it. Pack it up, guys. It's over. It's over. Nothing to see here. ILV. Not as good as ARB, but not bad either. Had a good weekly candle close. No continuation though over here that you would expect out of this level. It needs to hold this week in 5 days. So this bull flag over here on the daily is where it's consolidating, is where it's putting in a ARB-like structure. If it breaks up over here, you play for the continuation to the upside. Hey, Saurav. Oh, it's going to get through, man. Look at this. The volatility is still compressed. Like, this is still fine. We're not... Okay, next coin, Jupe. Oh, shit. Is this the right coin, dude? It's not looking good, man. Yeah, it's been going sideways for a very long time, but has a good weekly. Has a good weekly and right over there. It holds this level, likely wants to continue. How long has this been trading? It's a pretty new coin, eh? No, it's a very new coin. Only 34 days. Might be worth keeping an eye on, guys. This coin's really new. At least on KuCoin, it's new. It's new on KuCoin. That's what I can say. Jupiter is a swap. I don't know. FFI, no, man. Yeah, it's only 30 days old, Marin. Correct. Aurora's like 69,000. Are you again? No, I think your chat's late. Oh, dashboards on older coin? Okay, that makes sense. There's too many dupes. They need better branding. Okay, next seed request is LDO. I'll do it here first. Long. A lot of them are neutral on the 12 hour, and they just flipped. Interesting. Bearish divergence on the 4-day, 2-day. Yeah, very similar, like bull flagish like structure on the low to mid time frames. I like this. Let's go ahead and remove all our old drawings. Why is it not seeing continuation though? It will, eh? Like, just be ready for it. Like, if alts run, like, because this has a massive consolidation. But I want to see some continuation here. No, this isn't. No, not a fan. Yeah, like I want to see a strong weekly candle body close. Like I want to see a nice candle, right? Like this, something like that, and then you just long this. I want to see some strength over here. Yeah, huge triangle pattern, Avi, but where the hell is the continuation? Like where's the green candles? OP is actually looking good though, right? OP is actually showing strength amidst this mess. Look at that. The more likes, yeah, exactly. The more you guys smash the likes, the quicker Bitcoin gets to 100K. You guys didn't smash the likes, so look what happened. Bitcoin dumped. All right, next coin is DOT. What's DOT doing? Red volatility long on the daily, long, and potential bearish divergence on the 4-hour. Bullish Ichimoku is looking strong. Just started trending 106 days ago on the weekly, 16 days ago on the 4-day. Returns have been pretty good. Some would argue a bit muted, but pretty good in my opinion. .USDT looking good. I like it. Yeah, that falling channel broke. Retested the falling channel. Haven't checked this since the falling channel breakdown, I think. And this horizontal can come down now. Cleared it. Likely wants to make its way all the way here. At 14 is going to be a trouble area, but I think you can trade this Ichimoku. Let's go check. Yeah, edge to edge. $30, dude. Just look for it. Let's go Tenkin Kijun, see what's going on there. Tenkin Kijun looking good too. Yeah, this is looking good, man. I'd look for... Let's go put on the 200 moving average. Is this it? Why is it not showing? Am I missing it? Hide everything. There's no 200 moving average on this. Yeah. Okay, the 4-day 200 moving average underneath. The Tenkin has crossed it. This looks good, man. This wants to start trending. I'd say 40. Again, you see the flat of the 4-day cloud here? That's going to be a level, and then top of the cloud, $30. BingX is not available in Canada. Are you guys sure? All right. With that, I think we covered a lot. Any other questions? Oh, BAT. Yes, BAT. Correct. Long. Dude, looks great. Surya looks freaking great. Flip long 15 days ago, 2 weeks ago on the weekly. This token should be dead, in all honesty. This is a browser token or something like that, right? Like this is a coin from 2017, guys. I traded this. There's too many bag holders on this, so be a bit careful. I mean, it could rally. It's looking good, but I'd be careful, man. Like, it may not run as hard as you think. Like, look at this coin. It's just been going sideways essentially since 2017. Wait, what? I need more price history. You'll see. KuCoin maybe. Wait, I need Polo. Yeah. Where was it trading? Coinbase maybe has 2017. Do you guys see it on this? Am I blind? Anyways, this coin has been disappointing for years. Let's put it that way. It's been disappointing for years. The returns have been, I guess you got a good 600% over here, right? But compared to what everything else did. Yeah, so be careful. That's all I'll say. It's a really old coin, dude. It could pump though. In a crazy bull market, everything pumps. Are they doing anything? They're not doing anything. He's like, no, they're not doing anything. So you're just trading the TA. That's completely fine. That's completely fine. But you want your the coin that you're trading to have like good holder base that has fervor. You know, you want them to really believe in the coin, because it creates a lot of buy support on the way up. And then people start thinking, man, I should have bought more, I knew it. There was so much good fundamental stuff. And they keep buying on every dip. Theta pumped again, eh? Don't remind me. Dot, wedge, depends on how big your position size is, Michael. And honestly, let's go look at dot for you. Specifically for you. Because you're my main man. I wouldn't take profits here, dude. You guys know me. I like to hold. I would wait at least for this level, man, around 12 to 13. All right, you asked for waves, right? I traded waves from 90 cents all the way to like $16. Waves was my first big crypto bag ever. This looks really good. Really good consolidation. Waves is a coin that really taught me that fundamentals don't matter. Or if you really good edge to edge trade, possibly all the way up to 35, 10x. Let's see what the dashboard's saying though. Long across all time frames, 4-day neutral, got a reset on this. So if this flips long again, it's going to be really, really good. Weekly saying expensive, so maybe you wait for a pullback. Let's go look at the chart. You can probably wait for a pullback on this one. I'm not sure if you get it, but a good bit of opportunity would be somewhere around 275, 290, maybe $3. But if you're playing for, okay, so 200 moving averages is coming at $8. That's like around more than 2x away. And then you have a 10x trade, right? So there's good edge on this. You can just reduce your position size and just get in over here. It looks good. What's the weekly close at? Weekly close into the cloud, and didn't give you the best close, but good close. $12 to $13 is the weekly FVG. There you go. Take some profits out of that. Cheers, Michael. For you, of course, buddy. All right. We good? Are we good? Give me a thumbs up if you're good. I'll wrap up. Krisha's like, dinner time. All right, guys, I gotta go. I wasn't supposed to do a stream today. Krisha's like, Sean, no stream for you today. I snuck one in while she was doing a daily video for you guys. Cheers all. Thanks all for coming. Thank you, Wolvie. Thank you, Frank. Thank you, Marin. Thank you, Krisha. Thank you, Lucas. Thank you, Michael. Forgetting names. Surya, Shaki. Shaki, man. Good, so good to see you again. Everyone. Thank you all. We saw all-time high together. Again. Last time too. We caught the all-time high and ended up being the top. Will history repeat? Jesus Christ, I hope not. We want to see more. Cheers, Nick. Ace here. Good to see you here. All right, I'll see you guys in the Discord. I'm just gonna grab dinner and I'll be back in the Discord in around an hour and a half to 2 hours. We'll do some more charts in there. If you guys aren't in our Discord, make sure you join at themagaway.com/Discord. Cheers, Julian. Thank you all, man.